The next morning, Arav felt the same world around him, but it looked different. The sky seemed clearer, the air lighter. He had made up his mind. He walked into his office, his heart pounding. His colleagues greeted him with smiles, unaware of the storm within him. During lunch break, he saw Ravi again, sitting alone at a small tea stall, his eyes still filled with quiet pain. Arav took a deep breath and walked toward him. His legs trembled, but his resolve stood firm. When Ravi looked up, surprise crossed his face. "Arav? It's been a while," he said softly. Arav nodded, unable to form words. He sat down, and for a few seconds, silence spoke louder than words ever could. Then Arav finally said the words he had carried for years. "Ravi, I lied." The air between them froze. Arav's voice cracked as he continued, "It wasn't your fault. That day, in college, the mistake in the project, it was mine. I blamed you because I was scared. You lost everything because of me." Ravi's eyes widened. His hands clenched. The silence that followed felt eternal. Arav's voice broke again, "I'm sorry. I don't expect forgiveness. I just can't live with the lie anymore." For a moment, Ravi said nothing. Then tears welled in his eyes, not out of anger, but from years of buried pain finally finding air. "All these years," Ravi whispered, "I thought I was worthless. That I failed. I lost faith in myself. But hearing this, I don't know whether to hate you or thank you." Arav lowered his head, tears streaming. "You don't have to do either," he said, "just know the truth." Then something unexpected happened. Ravi stood up and placed his hand on Arav's shoulder. "You ruined my past," he said, "but maybe this truth can fix our future." That moment broke both of them, but it also healed them. Word spread about Arav's confession, and while some judged him, many admired his courage. The world didn't end, instead, it opened up. Arav felt lighter than ever before. For the first time in years, he could sleep peacefully. He realized that truth doesn't destroy you, it frees you. Lies may protect your image, but truth protects your soul. From that day, Arav lived differently. He volunteered at the college where it all began, guiding students to choose honesty even when it's hard. He often said, "Courage isn't in hiding your mistakes, it's in facing them." And every time he said those words, Ravi stood beside him, smiling, proof that truth, no matter how late, can still heal what lies once broke. If this story touched your heart, remember, courage and honesty walk hand in hand. Never be afraid to speak your truth, no matter the cost. It could change not only your life, but someone else's too. Speech Balloon. Subscribe now for more powerful life stories that open hearts and change minds. In a small, quiet town surrounded by golden fields and whispering winds, there lived a young man named Arav. From the outside, Arav's life looked perfect, a good job, kind friends, and parents who were proud of him. But inside, he carried a secret that burned like a hidden fire. Years ago, in his college days, Arav had made a mistake that changed someone's life. To protect himself, he told a lie. That lie had seemed small at the time, but as the years passed, it grew heavier and heavier, like a stone chained to his heart. He often looked in the mirror and saw the reflection of a man smiling, but not truly living. Every morning, when he walked to work, he crossed paths with Ravi, an old classmate. Ravi used to be one of the brightest students in their class, but ever since the incident, his life had taken a dark turn. Arav would greet him politely, pretending nothing had happened, while guilt stabbed him silently every time he looked into Ravi's tired eyes. The truth was, it was Arav's lie that had cost Ravi his future. Arav had blamed Ravi for a mistake he himself had made in a college project, a single accusation that led to Ravi's suspension and ruined reputation. For years, Arav convinced himself that time would bury the truth, that success and kindness could make up for what he had done. But time doesn't heal guilt, it only buries it under layers of fake smiles. At night, when everything was silent, the truth would whisper back to him, louder than his thoughts. He couldn't sleep. He couldn't truly laugh. Every good moment was followed by a shadow of shame. One evening, his mother sat beside him and said something simple yet piercing. "Son, peace doesn't come from success, it comes from truth." Those words sank deep into his soul. He realized he had been living like a prisoner, not behind bars, but behind lies. That night, he sat in his darkroom, staring at his reflection and whispering, "Enough is enough. Tomorrow, I speak the truth." He didn't know what would happen. Maybe people would hate him, maybe his reputation would crumble, but for the first time, he was ready to be free.